Europeans want US cash flow. Americans want European lifestyle. If you cross the Atlantic without a plan, the taxman won't just take a slice of your profits. He will eat the whole pie. Today, we're breaking down what it really takes to buy property across the Atlantic, whether you're a European eyeing Miami or an American dreaming of Tuscany. We'll look at the three biggest hurdles on both sides: financing, taxes, and selling. By the end of this video, you'll know if you should wire your life savings overseas or keep it at home. The European buying in the USA. United States, a market famous for high yields, solid tenant laws, and fast transactions. But beneath that, there are a few invisible traps. Hurdle 1. The invisible tax, withholding. The U.S. automatically withholds 30% of your gross rental income if you're a foreign investor. Not net profit, gross rent. Imagine earning $3,000 in rent and losing $900 before even paying your mortgage. Brutal, right? The fix. File Form W-8ECI and get an ITN. That's an individual taxpayer identification number. This tells the IRS to tax you on net income instead, meaning after expenses like repairs, property management, and depreciation. Hurdle 2. Financing. The foreign national loan. Getting a mortgage as a non-resident isn't impossible, but it's not easy. Expect to put down 30 to 40%, pay about 1 to 2% higher interest, and show proof of cash reserves in your home country. Some U.S. banks have special foreign national programs, but they move slower and they love paperwork. Hurdle 3. The exit tax, FIRB-TA. Even after you sell, Uncle Sam isn't done. The Foreign Investment in Real Property Tax Act, or FIRB-TA, requires that 15% of your sales price is withheld at closing. Not profit, price. You'll get that money back, but only after you file your U.S. tax return and prove you've settled your taxes. So don't plan to touch that cash for a while. Bottom line, the U.S. offers strong rental returns and leverage. But if you don't handle the tax paperwork correctly, your profits will vanish before they hit your account. The American buying in Europe. Now let's flip the script. Americans chasing European charm, lower stress, and maybe that villa in Greece. The dream is beautiful, but the rules? Not so much. Hurdle 1. The Uncle Sam problem, worldwide income. The U.S. is one of the few countries that taxes citizens on worldwide income, no matter where you live or earn. That means your French farmhouse rental income must still be reported to the IRS. The good news? The foreign tax credit helps prevent double taxation. If you pay $10,000 in French tax, you can usually deduct that against your U.S. tax bill. Still, it means more forms, more complexity, and possibly more accountants. Hurdle 2. The banking blockade, FATCA. Next, FATCA, the Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act. This law forces banks worldwide to report U.S. account holders to the IRS. The result? Many European banks simply avoid American clients. If you do find one willing to work with you, expect long compliance checks and limited loan-to-value ratios. Cash buyers have the upper hand here. Hurdle 3. Getting in. The Golden Visa. Buying a property in Europe does not automatically grant residency. But some countries offer Golden Visas, programs that give you residence in exchange for property investment. Spain, Greece, and Portugal are the most famous, but the minimums are rising fast, often around $500,000 or more. And you'll still need to meet other conditions like maintaining your investment and spending a minimum number of days per year in the country. So while Europe is romantic, for Americans it can be administratively intense and sometimes financially restrictive. The cost comparison. Let's talk about what you'll actually pay at the table in the US. Transaction costs are relatively low. Closing costs typically range from 2 to 5% of the purchase price. Property management fees are competitive, and ownership transfer is fast and digital. In Europe, taxes bite harder. In countries like Spain or Italy, transfer taxes and notary fees can total 8 to 10% of the purchase price, up front. France and Portugal are slightly lower, but still significantly more than the US. In short, the US is better for cash flow and leverage. Europe wins on lifestyle and long-term preservation, but your money won't stretch as far. So what's the verdict? If you're American, always review your country's double taxation treaty before investing abroad. It's your shield against paying twice. If you're European, start your ITIN and W8ECI process before you even sign a property contract. The earlier, the better. Global investing isn't about chasing the greener grass. It's about knowing which side has the better soil for your goals. If this helped you see both sides of the pond clearly, hit like and subscribe for smarter investing around the world.